think of your team's performance up late in the overtime? What did you think of everything tonight?
We play hard. We didn't necessarily play smart. Game is moving pretty fast for a lot of our guys, so I think second half it kind of slowed down. But offensively, we turned the ball over way too many times. Playing fast but not playing smart really hurt us. So we just kind of got to slow down, protect the ball, value the basketball, and just get shots at the rim.
What was the messaging about those turnovers? I felt like there were so many. Did you notice a theme of like any reason there were as much as there were?
Just guys holding on to the ball too long, driving it, not making the extra pass. I thought it got to a point where we were up 13, 14 points, and the ball kind of stuck. Guys, trying to maybe score a little bit too much instead of continuing to make the right play that we did for most of the game. And I think that caused a lot of our turnovers.
You only had one in the fourth and overtime, though, so that had to be a positive coming out of it, at least, to get that corrected.
Yeah, definitely a positive. I think we got tired, and we stopped driving the ball as much as we were, and that cut down some of our turnovers as well. We have to stay aggressive. We want to continue to attack the paint, put pressure on the rim, but doing this in a way where we don't turn the ball over.
Didn't always finish, but how much did you like how often in the frequency you get out in transition or attack the rim and apply pressure right there?
Yeah, I mean, that's our style of play. We want to get stops, rebound the basketball, and pass it ahead, create a problem at the rim by driving the basketball, and then making the right play after that. I think we did it for the most part. Unfortunately, we weren't able to make enough plays to win the game.
What was the feeling for you today? Very different, I'm sure, than a year ago, and a little nerves, trying to soak it in. What was today like for you?
A lot more comfortable. Feeling like the work that I put in, the work that our staff has put in, the work that our players put in, has been enough, to come out here and trust our work. And I think we did that for the most part. Just unfortunately for us, we weren't able to come out with the win.
What do you think of Jarace's performance and specifically his physicality? I know something that he was focusing on this summer.
Jerry, we knew he was going to score the ball. We were just focused on his defense, his energy, and his effort. I thought for the most part he was really good. He got tired a couple of times, but he's playing hard. He played well for us. We just need him to just, along with some of our other guys, that can just handle the ball better and not turn it over.
You talked about a lot of the stuff you wanted to make progress in during the summer. How many of those things do you feel like you did well in this game, and what do you want to do better next time?
Definitely had a lot of turnovers. Definitely cut down on that. I feel like I got to rebound better. Shot selection was decent. Overall, just like a decent game. Next game will be better.
I heard Rick on the radio talk about physicality for you and conditioning as two things he's kind of looking out for. How did you feel like you did in those areas? It felt like early, for example, you had one finish that you were fading, but then the rest you went right through guys.
Yeah. I feel like definitely focusing on that. Driving to the rim, absorbing contact, taking contact, and just winning contact as well. So just being more physical, especially on offense.
They've talked a lot about playing you at the 3 spot. How do you feel about that? How natural does that feel for you, or is that something you're trying to learn on the fly here?
It was natural. I feel like as long as I'm on the court, any position is fine with me. So just being on the court and able to play with different guys at different positions is definitely key. So just being able to be versatile enough to play different positions is good.
How much more comfortable do you feel now a year later and knowing exactly what is being asked of you right now?
Definitely way more comfortable, for sure. Just having that whole year under your belt, you learn a lot. So just being able to take all that in, just learn, develop, and just get ready for year 2.
What's been your focus in the weight room and adding to your physique and adding some strength?
I would say definitely lower body, strengthening, conditioning in the weight room. Honestly, we hit almost everything this summer. We've been working, so just kind of knowing what to work on, when to work on it, but we've been working on a lot in the weight room for sure.
Some of the conditioning work you've done with Jim, could you feel that tonight? Did you feel it the whole game, or did you feel like you maybe didn't have enough quite at the end of the game? How did you feel about that?
I felt pretty good throughout the game. That was my first game with a lot of minutes in a little while, so with that being said, I feel like my condition was definitely pretty good for sure.
What have been your impressions of the rookies so far, and how, where in which they can contribute to you guys?
Yeah, I mean they've been awesome. Great listeners. Know how to play the game the right way. Definitely picking up on our offense. So, I mean, Firth, Tristan, Reek, all those guys, they've been making a conscious effort to help the team any way they can.
How special was it to see all the core guys sitting across the floor supporting you?
Oh, it's big time. It's big time. Anytime your team comes out to support you, just shows how much they care about us and the organization. So it's always good to see those faces.
Do you know how many games you maybe plan to play in this?
I'm not too sure. I'm gonna just keep hooping, just keep trying to get better, and then every time we shut it down, shut it down.
You continue the dominating, as you like to say, of the rebounds into Summer League. What'd you like about your performance in that way tonight?
I think I should do better. I could probably continue. There's a couple of rebounds I missed that could help my team. We're going to keep working. Tonight was just the first game. We're going to stay together, and we're going to get ready for the next one.
JP talked about your passing being something that he noticed being better this year. You had a couple of those high-low ones with Jarace. How much work did you put into that this offseason, and in what ways do you feel like that's been making you a better player?
We've been working on those all this since we finished the season, even during the season when we were in the playoff. It's something they say if you want to be great, you got to learn how to make a good passes. When you see somebody open, you got to make a great passes. So I've been working with Coach Jim with the passing, he just keep passing. It's been great, and he came to me yesterday. He said, I've been watching your highlights, you getting better. So I'm here to keep getting better and better all the time.
What else have you been stressing with Jim during those off-season workouts?
Be strong. Like today I started the game a little bit weak, and still to just be strong with the ball. That's the one thing probably he gonna grab me tomorrow, maybe yell at me over that. I think we just gotta be strong, and I gotta keep getting better on defense, which while we retreat, gotta be louder, That's one thing I gotta keep getting better on.
What'd you make of you guys' performance, and what was your assessment of the number of turnovers you guys had tonight?
I think we played all right. Definitely our turnovers and our defense cost us the game. Just not reading up, switching, just playing hard enough to get a stop down the stretch.
This is your third year. What was impactful? What was the motivation behind coming out here, and what do you want to show throughout this week?
Yeah, just still showing my athleticism, my ability to pass, make my teammates better, just do a lot of everything. And just keep getting better and make my teammates better.
What did it mean to have the support of so many of the core guys sitting across the court from you?
It means a lot, just to see them there. We talk with them, they come to our shoot-around, shoot with us, so just seeing them there and them talking to us is really good.
What an important drives and finishes in that fourth quarter. How much of, as you talk about your athleticism, has been adding skills that require your athleticism and some ball skills together like that? How important has that been for you over the last couple of years?
Yeah, just being able to attack and then, them cutting me off and me being able to, change direction and spin or get downhill and just being able to finish. I felt like that's what I'm really good at. I can finish a lot of different ways, so just keep getting downhill and doing that.